Hey guys, how you doing?
Hola.
Thanks for tuning in again. Today we are going to review A Quiet Place.
The Quiet Place?
Or A Quiet Place? I thought it was A Quiet Place. It was A Quiet Place.
Oh well.
But yes, so a movie pretty much steeped in silence. But
Very silent.
Very silent, but made use of, I think, the sound design a bit more. I think because there was no talking, it made the sound even more important.
Yes, it did.
And made it seem better.
I agree.
Than it may have been in a normal movie.
Agree.
But yeah, so the story is the world seems to have ended. There is a family walking around barefoot in a deserted town, not speaking.
Yeah, on little sand
making
trails.
Sign language noises.
Yes.
And one of the little boys steals a toy that has a noisy aspect to it.
Yeah.
And we learn that that is very important in this new apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
As they cross a bridge going away from the town, and we see something running through the forest once the boy starts playing with the toy.
Very important aspect is that the dad takes the toy from the boy, but then his sister
gives it back to
gives
him.
it back.
Yes,
to
that's
him.
true too.
Very, very important aspect.
Sorry.
What are you doing, Luna?
But yeah, so we get to see a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
First
you get
couple of minutes.
very, straight in.
So you kind of get told what the status quo is.
Yeah.
If you want to survive, you shut up and don't make any noise. And unfortunately for the little boy, that's not the case.
Yeah.
So he gets swiped up by this monster.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to the family, basically, living almost a year and a half after.
Yes.
And lo and behold, the mother is pregnant, who's played by Emily Blunt.
Yes.
Why you would do that? How would they do that? Anyway.
That was a very big... There was a lot of... Let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that at the end I was like, but why would you do that?
Yeah, like why would you have another child to go through all that?
It's like the most uncontrollable being in the world when it comes to noise.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they were going to live inside underground, like it's
Exactly.
hinted at in like
To
newspapers.
go to a bunker.
Yeah, go to the bunkers and hide out.
Which I mean, if they were living in a bunker, I would understand why they would have
go
babies.
Live next to the waterfall.
Yes.
Set up your hut near the
Near the waterfall, which we established that they can yell there because no one can hear it.
Have a houseboat on the waterfall.
And travel.
No, well, the things can still travel through water. You can see that in the basement. They did travel through water.
But yeah.
But anyway, so getting off topic a little bit, but we get shown how the family lives day to day, living very organically on a farm, making their own produce, making sure they don't make a sound, doing everything silently, and actually getting ready to have this child as well, because you get, I thought it was a really strange scene when we didn't see that she was pregnant. They were putting a oxygen tube inside of a box. Yeah. And they're practicing for the baby, obviously. Yeah.
They soundproof everything, like the room that the baby's going to be in. They try to soundproof it. Yeah. Yeah.
And John Krasinski as the father plays an awesome role.
He was also the director.
And he did help with the story as well. Yeah. So he's actually
quite a talented man.
Yeah. And actually married to Emily Blunt in real life.
Yeah, that would have been...
Yeah, so that would have been interesting on set. Yeah. But no, I thought overall it was a really decent movie.
So did I. I actually really, really enjoyed it. I kind of went into it a few of my friends had said that it was really good, and I always try to block that out because I'm like, everyone is different. Yeah. Don't listen to anyone else.
Well, we know from social media with Veronica.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was just like, no, I'm gonna try and clean slate it. And then I was literally, I think you turned around and laughed at me at one point because I was literally in the back of my seat, head sunken in every minute, oh my god, what is going to happen next?
I think because there's so little noise that when there is noise, they purposely make it really loud, so you jump.
You jump. Yeah, I did jump quite a few times.
Which is kind of like a cheap ploy.
but for a thriller, that's what you want.
I know it works well.
Yeah.
It does work well, but I'm like, when you kind of feel like, damn, I shouldn't have fell for that.
It's silent.
You shouldn't swear.
Sorry. I said shh.
Yes. Anyway, I'm going to have to beat that out and see. But like, there were some things that I came out after the movie going, like, because I didn't read anything about the movie because there was so much online going, oh, best movie ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm finding that a lot online now. Yeah. Like, every movie that comes out, it's always been touted the best movie ever.
Yeah.
Or the scariest movie ever. So, went in without any...
It makes you go in with high hopes when you read things like that, and then when you get more disappointed when it's not.
Yeah, and which is... Yeah, I think... From now on, I'm probably not going to read much about anything.
No, that's what I do, yeah.
But coming out of it, I wasn't disappointed. I did enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
I kind of did remind me a lot of Science.
Yes, me too, and that's my weakness.
And also,
I hate that movie.
And also, It Comes at Night, which is a small indie film that came out last year.
Started watching that one last night,
with Joel Edgerton, which kind of has a very similar
vibe,
similar
I got
story
that too,
as well.
Just from watching the first kind of bit
probably
of it.
Not so much focused on being quiet, but it is a real, like, that's another movie I would.
But I thought that was such an interesting aspect of it because there's another movie called Hush, which I watched last year, I think, where it's again a very silent movie because the girl is deaf.
Yeah.
So, and she gets an intruder in her house, but obviously we're not talking about that movie. But other than that film, like, I hadn't really seen that done before, where like everything was very, like, it was a really cool take on like the end of the world. Mind you, I think another thing I want to mention is the creatures.
Yeah.
At the start of the film, I thought it was a grasshopper. Just the way that it
it jumped. It was going to make the noise.
Yeah. I was like...
whatever the noise they make.
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I literally was like, oh, that's...
Wait, do grasshoppers make noise or do crickets make noise? Crickets make
noise.
But do grasshoppers? I don't think grasshoppers
We live in Australia. We should know this.
I don't think they do, actually.
But that's literally what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, oh... That's just a grasshopper. Like,
well, I thought it was like, it reminded me a lot of the Cloverfield monster.
Yeah, but then as the film goes through,
this should have been the Cloverfield 2 sequel that we should have done.
Oh, no, I like 10 Cloverfield thing. But I was just so surprised as you actually get to see the creature, because there's so many movies like Cloverfield where you don't see the creature, and it's like you're left like, what is it?
That's kind of like gives you the suspense and the mystery if you don't see it.
I know, but then like at the start, I thought it was like, a grasshopper, but then it ended up being like a really, really cool creature.
Yeah.
Which I've read so many articles saying that was like a really big point for them, that they wanted it to be
it was really
like,
cool. Really well done. Like,
very well done.
It wasn't like a cheap animatronic or...
No, it was
well done.
really, really cool. The other thing I wanted to mention was the daughter, so played by Millicent Simmons. She is actually deaf.
Yeah.
So obviously the sign language would have been very came very naturally for her, but I just thought that she was great. I thought she was really, really good.
Yeah.
The way that the whole family interacted was really, really well done.
I'm sorry, guys. Our Luna is just really being a pain right now.
She just wants to sit with us.
She's caught us up. I'm going to be back in a second. Get out of there. Sorry, guys. We had cat difficulties just then. I just had to yank the cat out of all the cables because she has to be near us.
She has to be.
Can't be away.
She has
to be involved.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about the family.
Yeah, the relationship was really good. Like, you could tell that there was obviously a strain between the father and the daughter because
of the little boy.
Subtly they hint that the father kind of blames the daughter, so that's like another drama in the film.
Yeah.
So
I think she felt that way, but he didn't.
He didn't. No, but there was that distance between them because of what happened.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the film, that's when I was questioning why they would have another baby. You said, oh well, maybe they were trying to. Not replace the younger younger boy, but that was their way of trying to heal, I guess.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing I wanted to mention? I've gone blank.
Oh, okay. So if we've gone blank, I think we've probably run out of ideas.
Probably.
All right, let's just get to the ratings then.
Yeah.
All
okay.
Right, so if you had to rate this out of the 10 popcorn system that we have, what would you give it?
I am between, so I would really, if we couldn't crush a piece of popcorn in half, I would
Sorry, guys. Everything that can actually make a noise today.
Grandma.
We're talking about a quiet place, and we can't get a quiet place.
Every noise has happened, except for which was a big question I had at the end of the film as well.
I mean, it's like, how do they go to the toilet?
Yeah, I was left like, but what if you've got like chronic diarrhea?
You need a fart silencer.
Important questions that I had.
We're so mature.
No, but literally, what would you do?
Yeah,
anyway, I would give it 8.5, but because we can't do halves, you can't like
Dude,
bite.
can you imagine sneezing?
Yeah, but then.
How would you sneeze?
Could you imagine like sneezing, but then accidentally fart? Because it has to come out of somewhere.
Sorry, guys. We're really going.
No, but like, if you were in that scenario of having to be quiet for the rest of your life, otherwise you die.
Yeah.
I'd be dead the first day.
Me too. Me too.
We'd be long gone.
We're horrible people.
We'd be gone.
We're horrible.
The grasshoppers would get us.
Yeah, you would.
No, I'd give it a 9. I actually really liked this movie.
I'll give it an 8 just because of that laugh that we had.
Yeah, you liked it. It just bumped it up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I thought it was very, very well done.
Yeah, it was. It was a very well done film.
Very surprising.
Deserves all the laurels it is getting online
at the
moment.
for sure.
Like with Rotten Tomatoes, it's like, what is it with critics? 95 and 87 with the audience.
Yeah,
something
like that.
Which is awesome.
It just had everything. It had a bit of thriller, had a bit of drama, had a really gut-wrenching ending, like quite sad. You know, I almost shed a tear, but I'm cold-hearted. No, but it had everything. Yeah, it really did. I really, really liked this film. They did very, very well.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you guys like that review, don't forget to subscribe and like us as well. If you want to leave some comments as well to discuss the film, we're always open to that.
What would you be afraid of if you had to be quiet?
What noise would you be like
worried about?
What noise would you be worried about?
Yeah.
Like we've already told you ours. But let us know what you would miss, basically.
Yeah, true. Good point.
Otherwise, follow us on YouTube,
on everything,
Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram.
We're everywhere. And I kind of feel like we need to make Luna her own channel because she's getting really jealous of us doing this.
Just a live feed of her every day.
A kitty channel.
Yeah.
With kitty reviews.
Probably get more views.
Don't say that.
Nah. We love yous.
Have a great weekend, guys. Always awesome to talk.
Bye.
Catch you later.